Who wants to write a song? Angels in America. I love that. Who wants to write a song? Angels in America. I love that. Facing extinction, it's over in the blink of an eye. Oh, where are the lifelines? Angels in America, yeah, they're watching over you in the shadows, waiting for the perfect time to come out and save the day. Just waiting for the order from the man to take the final stand. Yes, it happens right here on the homeland. Angels in America. Lifting up before the daylight is gone, before our souls are unrecognizable to God. Light on, shine bright on the world, yeah. Angels in America. Angels in America. We need the angels in America to shine bright and save us from ourselves. Save us from ourselves, yes. 'Cause time is running out, yes. The devil's closing in. We got to fight back, come together, oh, these angels in America. I'll lead the charge if I got to. I've been doing it 3 years strong, and we're just getting going. Yes, who's joining? I'll keep showing, oh, we'll keep growing. Yes, the light is only getting strong. Yes, it's getting brighter. Yes, and the angels in America join up to fight the darkness of the world. Yes, we're starting here bright, building out, find the rest of them worldwide. They're out there, we got to find them before it's too late. Connect the dots, yeah, to come together and build a life so strong. Yeah. Angels in America, oh, calling out to you. Where I've been trying to get you to do what you're meant to do. Angels in America. Angels in America. Who wants to write a song? Angels in America. I love it. It's Monday. It's Mark Pyers. I was walking down the road today. It's Renaissance Man. Another way. I'm here to ease my mind and help my living. It's Renaissance Man. It's the daily variety show, Mark Pyers Renaissance Man. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state. And I'm here with you on day 1,246 in a row, Memorial Day. And we're here to connect. We're here to discuss what I'm completely in awe of, which is the soldiers, the men and women of this fine country that I'm fortunate enough to be living in. Good or bad, with the division that's going on, I'm still thankful to be in America. I love America. I'm thankful for this country. I'm thankful to be able to wake up every single day and go and sell real estate. Come here every night and do the Renaissance Man show. These are all byproducts of these brave souls out there every single day protecting us and allowing us to do this. If everything goes south, which is possible with what's going on across the water, things could change. We could be waking up with lots of concern. We could theoretically be waking up at all hours of the night. Fear. Very similar to what's going on over there. We hope that never happens. But what I would say is these men and women, they protect us, and there are many that have lost their lives. And I mean, this picture, even the one that we used for the main shot today, look at this little boy. His father lost his life in Iraq. And dressed in military gear, goes to pay respect to his father. I don't know if that's Memorial Day or every day. All I know is there's a lot of sadness in this world today. I don't know why we say happy Memorial Day. I don't understand that side of, what's happy about these lives that have been lost. I guess the only thing that you could be happy about is the fact that you're still alive because they gave their lives for you. And I just want to say thank you. I know it sounds trite. Oh, thank you. Thank you for your service. Yes. Thank you for your service. I could never do that. I could never grab a gun and take another life. I'm just not capable of it. I don't see myself as a pacifist. I just cannot do that. Can't take a life. Now, of course, someone's about to take yours. I don't know. I don't want to die, but I also don't want to be put in a position where I have to do that, especially someone who's here trying to bring the world together. I can't take a soul. I'm here trying to save souls. So, thank you, men and women of the military who served this country and gave me the opportunity to continue living a normal life every single day, as normal as possible in 2020. Right? Zabrosk, can we get a woo-hoo? I need a Memorial Day woo-hoo. Woo-hoo! That one was better than yesterday. Zabrosk, did you put a little pepper on that one? You know, I'm here. We're doing a Memorial Day, monologue. Zabrosk hits us with a woo-hoo. All of a sudden, I'm ready to go. And then Joanne brings me all the way back down again with the wheeze. Right? What are we doing here? We show up 1,246 days in a row to a wheeze and a woohoo. We gotta, it's like, I'm like, yeah, freaking Weezer, but we're doing it. Guys, I don't know what's going to happen tonight. I don't know what's happening any night. I just know that I'm happy to be here with you. Thankful again to be here with you because we could be living in a very different world. I hope it doesn't get there, but we are dealing with some people that are destroying the world that we know and love. They've been doing it over the last couple of years, and I pray it comes to a halt, but I believe it's going to be on us. It's not going to be the ones that are running the show. We see what they're trying to do, and it's bringing us down this new path where everybody's together. We're all just one world situation. You know what? I don't want a one world situation. All right? I like America, Australia. I like I like everybody being where they're at. Okay? Let's get along. You do you, we do we, and then everybody's good. Let's just be Switzerland on this one. We're just going to remain neutral. We can't do a neutral thing on this. My fear, this is what I'm worried about. We're going to have to really rely on our military when it comes to this next phase. But when we hit the next false flag type deal, which is going to be aliens, when they use the holographic technology they have in order to create this, I guess you would say Hollywood cinematic effect of an alien invasion where they will also be within, flying within and destroying a lot of stuff. So the pandemonium goes out there and all of a sudden nobody complains. Nobody says a word when they decide to, install this one complete government that controls everything. And we are now slaves to this government. It's conspiracy, but everything else that seems to be a conspiracy on the show becomes true. And it's not that I'm, thinking that I know more than anybody else. I just don't watch the freaking fake news, National Enquirer, mainstream media, So when it comes down to it, I got a wheeze, I got a woo-hoo, and then I got the truth ringing inside and out of me. When you don't have the negativity of the mainstream National Enquirer fake news media bringing you down, and I don't, I'm not connected to their programming. I haven't watched the Negatube in 1,246 days in a row. We are the Positube. This is Posi TV. We're doing it, all right? And when it comes down to it, we will be our own television show, okay? We don't need that other garbage. And it's not that we will be. We have been. This has been the television show of the last 3 years. You missed a lot. Go back and check it out. It's all there. Everything. There's never been a bad show. It's not cockiness when you've been live for 1,246 days in a row and you don't have a script and you live here in this very second for 1,246 days in a row. It's exciting, even if you aren't into whatever's going on the screen. It's exciting because it is the moment. It is live creation, the only platform on the planet that is daily with live creation for you. I don't come in here with a plan. I don't come in here with a script. I don't say I'm going to do these 5 things and talk about these things and make sure I get that point. No, I live here, and whatever happens right this second is going to be the experience. And hopefully it's something that you say, geez, that was I had no idea that was going to happen. I can't believe he went there and did some crazy thing about this. Because they do every single day. And we're about to get into that, right? We're going to write a song tonight. Last night, while we were here doing it, you know what I mean? Like in the middle of it, trying to get down with our bad self, some people say. And Tracy was like, I got a song I want you to write. I'll give you the topic now. I said, you don't give me the topic until I got that freaking guitar in my hand. I don't like to get a heads up. I don't want to work in anything up front. I live in the moment. I want to write something for you. I want it to be about the title. I want it to be about the topic. And I want that to create the music in the moment. And it happens every time, but it won't be the same if I hear it and then a day later I come to you with something, because then I've sat there and I thought about it too long. I've had 50 things go through my mind. No, that's not good for someone like me. It has to be right now. The other day we did the Phil Hall interview, which is awesome. And then Phil asked me, for 3 years, he's been asking me to play Crabs for Christmas, which, like I said, the first time I ever heard Crabs for Christmas, I was like, that is the worst song I've ever heard in my life. Well, we did a pretty cool version. I haven't dropped it, but I said to Phil, if I played it any other time, Phil, it wouldn't have been that version. So the idea that the moment is filled with possibility, but it also can be filled with disappointment if you go into it with expectation. I don't have any expectation. I show up here and I say, okay, what I'm going to do is let this moment drive me in a direction, and I'm not going to slow it down. I'm not going to put any barriers in the way. If I see a mountain, I'm going freaking through that mountain. And I do it for you every single night. And we just released our 5th feature film. What the freak, right? But we're just getting going. We're doing film number 6 and 7 and 8 and 9. And if 6 people are here or 60,000 people are here, we're going to have the greatest time of our lives. What I hope and what I'd suggest is we're about 15 days away from 10,000 people being here with us live. How do we get there? It's on all of us. So I'm going to continue to show up. I'm going to continue to drop this content that I've been doing for 3+ years. One of these pieces of content the next couple of days is going freaking crazy viral. They all should have. Nothing has. They all should have. But something is about to go crazy viral on this show. And then we are going to have 10,000 people here live. And that's just the beginning. Because once we hit 10,000, those 10,000 start spreading the word, because this world is going to change because of this show. I haven't shown up 1,246 days in a row because I think this is just a cool thing to do. We're affecting real change. When you create songs that are about this time in history, in the moment, because you gave me a topic, they're not just for me and you. They're for the entire planet, and we need to get them to them. They need to hear all these songs, Angels in America. They need to hear it all, and they will. It may be after I'm gone. I don't know. Everything will cycle its way around this planet. I just don't know if it's while I'm alive. I'm just going to keep delivering and keep creating. And one day, perhaps it will be something where we do what I know is going to happen, and it's in my lifetime. But if it's not, I'm just going to deliver so much content that they will talk about it forever. And whether 6 people are here now or 60,000, it is going to happen. And that's not insanity speaking. That's 1,246 days in a row of fire. And go back, push play on anything. Any freaking show, you'll get either a song you never heard in the history of time, a piece of comedy that came out of nothing, or just truth. 3 things you need. 3 things that everybody on this planet needs. So do your best to smash the freaking hell out of that like, to hit the share, which is 2 away from it. Hit the dislike. I don't freaking care if you don't like me because you don't like a passionate person who speaks their mind and wants to live here in the moment instead of be bogged down by this negative world. One or the other. Give one or the other, though. You know, your connection to the show, your interaction with this show, you sharing and commenting on this show, liking and showing up, is what is going to drive us into the world and blow every censor's walls down. It's happening. It's not even a question. That's why I've shown up. I didn't quit because I know it's an inevitability. It's not like, I don't know. I'm so thankful that I've found the thing I'm meant to do. I just have to make sure it's what I'm able to do and able to do it the best I'm able to do it. right now I'm delivering like crazy on a hobby. That's nuts. It's nuts. And you probably can't imagine, if you are a fan of the show, that it could get better. But it could be so much better. You have no idea. I got 7 movies I haven't even put together on my phone. I got 35 songs on my phone I haven't been able to edit. I need to sell real estate. I need to make a living. When this is how I make my living, and I don't have to worry about the other thing because I'm able to support my family with this, we're going to have a movie a month. We're going to have an album a month again. I just can't do it until that is how I make my living. So for now, I'll put my new album out next week, but this is only the 2nd album of the year. Last year, we were already on album 6. I'll probably put out 3 albums or 4 albums this year. That's it. Because I can't break myself out that much anymore. I did it last year because I was like, okay, look, clearly if I put out 13 really good albums in a row, we're writing songs that you ask me to write, and they're actually cool, and we do 13 albums in a row, and we do 4 films, we're going to break through their freaking censorship. So this year, what's different? This year we're doing a 30-minute episode per day instead of 2+ hours, 4 or 6 hours, 8 hours a day. 30 minutes. And hopefully you say to yourself, man, I can't wait for tomorrow's show. Because we need that momentum and that excitement in order to get to the 10K. We need man, I can't wait for tomorrow. I can't wait to go tell somebody about this. And that happens likely when I'm not accessible for 2+ hours every single day. Nobody's got time for that. Even someone I met today for the parade, really nice guy. And he said, I don't have the time. I love some shows, but I just don't have the time to get into the 2.5-hour shows, 2-hour shows. I wish I did, but I don't have the time for it. I'm like, you know what? It's just more proof that this concept of doing a shorter show and getting people to want to come back. That is really where we got to go. Wharton, how are you, my friend? I want to say hi to the fam and friends that are here with us. I appreciate you guys. Happy Memorial Day to any servicemen out there and women. Again, I'm in awe of you, and I thank you for your service, and you've allowed me to show up in front of this microphone for 1,246 days in a row. And my plan would be, if all goes completely sour on this planet, and I could somehow continue to maintain electricity and maintain food in order to survive whatever comes, I will be here still every day with you. And if there is no electricity, you will find me at the closest mountaintop with my freaking beat seat and my guitar, speaking truth and singing the moment, and hopefully finding something to laugh about. Still can't get over the fact that every religion missed comedy. What the frig? Oh, we got music. Drab music, but whatever. You got music. Some people have good music. We have music. And then we have truth. We have truth and passion and faith. Where do you have the laugh? Where's the laugh? We can't. No, this is serious. This is religion. You want to bring people together and only talk about the 2, but not the 3rd? I told you guys that Jesus was freaking hilarious. Jesus was hilarious. Bet you that dude was funny. And he also was able to get into the moment and able to speak words that didn't exist. I would venture to say that Jesus was a Renaissance man. He was a carpenter. He was a poet. He was a philosopher, a theologist. I'm sure he was funny. Jack of all trades, master of none. You guys know the full phrase though, right? Jack of all trades, master of none is still better than master of one. I got no interest in doing one thing well. I want to do it all, and then I want to do it at the highest level. I got a video coming at you guys tomorrow. It's just a short. I went to throw some my son's a great baseball player, and he's young, and he's going to be getting much, much bigger and better. And he's, 13 years old, so he's a kid. And so the other day was beautiful. I went out there with a bucket of balls, and I'm throwing for the first time since, I used to pitch. I was a pitcher and a shortstop, and I loved pitching. It was my favorite. I was the biggest baseball fan. I was not just a baseball fan. I truly believed I would be on the Yankees one day. And it wasn't like, I want to be on the Yankees. I freaking rocked on that baseball field. If you think I can play the guitar well, if you think that I'm funny when I get into my improv comedy, if you like when I rant and you're like, man, this guy is on. When I was on the baseball field, I was like that. But I was small. I was a little kid. But I loved the pitch so much. I loved shortstop. Those are my two positions. So I stopped playing. There's a great story behind that, but we're not going to get into it today. But I stopped playing, and I didn't play in college. I should have. I wish I did, because I really, truly believed I was good enough to get to that next level. I just gave up on myself. This is a great learning lesson in life. And one of the reasons why I'm still here today, 1,246 days in a row, when we haven't broken to hundreds of people live each day. Anybody else would have quit. I will never quit again. I may have quit going and showing up at that baseball diamond and fighting against the other talent and waiting until I hit puberty and got bigger. But no, I gave up before. I was the only senior that grew 6 inches in April of senior year. Everybody else had puberty in freshman year. I was that guy walking around the halls as a senior in November, December. And I'd see sophomores and, some late freshmen, and be like, hey, what's up, Mark? What's going on? I'd be like, hey guys, what's going on? Good to see you. Have a good day. So I never threw a ball as a man. I was throwing knuckleballs, sliders, and my fastball, JV and everything, because I never hit puberty. The reason I quit is I was disillusioned because when I was in 7th grade going into 8th, when everybody was still small, including me, I went to a baseball camp and the varsity baseball coach was there. This kid, Todd, one of my brother's best friends, amazing hitter, and he could have been a pro. This kid was so good at every sport. He was one of those kids. His son now is an amazing baseball player. It's no surprise. So Todd hits this freaking monstrous foul ball into left field. I'm at short. That was my position. I was pitcher or short, but I was small. 7th grade going into 8th. I'm at short. This ball's in deep left field, off the left side of third base, in between third base and left field. And everybody's sort of going for it, but I'm getting that freaking ball. I ran like a madman. And I cut all the way back. It should have been the left fielder, but he didn't go for it really, because I got there. I dove for this ball. I come up with the play. Todd was so pissed off because he was like, it's a foul ball. Why are you freaking taking why? He was pissed because it was like a camp. He's like, what are you doing? The coach goes like, hey, come over here, kid. He's like, what's your name? So I said, Pyers. He goes, you're going to be starting freshman year. He goes, that's the type of intensity we need out here. Again, my passion was on that field. So in my mind, I'm like, I'm starting freaking freshman year. Varsity coach telling me I'm starting freshman year. I go into 8th grade. A lot of people at puberty going from 8th grade into 9th grade. 9th grade comes. Now we have all of 9th grade and we go to freshman ball. Okay. Cause it's in the spring. A lot of people hit puberty, almost every single one, but me. And so I'm there and I'm like, why am I on freshman ball? This dude told me I'm going to be starting varsity, So I got a little chip on my shoulder, but I'm like, okay, I'm a freshman. I'm small, whatever. I throw for a winning season freshman year. Again, I'm throwing knuckleballs. I'm the only guy doing it. My creativity was, back then, I didn't realize I wanted to be different. I knew if I threw something different nobody ever expected to see, I had a chance because I was still smaller. I was throwing 63. Everybody else was throwing 75. So my knuckleball was freaking so much fun to throw. And so I'm doing the knuckleball thing. I'm freshman year. Sophomore year comes. I'm like, okay, he must be bringing me up for sophomore year. Sophomore year comes and I sit there again and I play JV. But I had a winning season again. And all these people he's bringing up are getting shelled. And I'm like, yeah, I don't throw very fast because I'm small still, but I got a freaking knuckleball. Keeps me there all of sophomore year. Junior year, I'm like, I'm a junior.
I had 2 winning seasons in a row. This is my 3rd season. Yeah, I'm small, but I throw a freaking knuckleball. And he told me I was going to be starting freshman year. And so I'm like, I'll be going up to varsity this year as a junior. Junior year comes, I play JV the entire season. He doesn't bring me up at all. He brings up almost every single person I see that's pitching, it goes up but me. And I'm like, what the? This guy told me I'd be starting. Now I'm here, junior year. Everybody else is playing varsity but me. I have a winning season that season, and I go into senior year. And I'm like, now I'm pissed off at this guy. I'm like, so I'm going in as a senior and playing varsity. Oh, that's great. I was a good ball player, and I was passionate, and so it pissed me off that this guy wouldn't even see me because he saw me as small. I didn't realize this till later. So senior year, it comes around to spring ball, and my friends, my best friends in the world, the other 2 kids that hadn't hit puberty as well, Billy and Garce, they were like, yeah, we're all, for some reason, they have this thing that women go through a period of time together and they all of a sudden like have their cycle together. I think guys have the same exact thing because I was there with my 2 friends. All 3 of us senior years, like the same thing. So anyway, senior year, they're like, we're going to Key West. A bunch of their friends with their brother, this kid Todd. This is where I got my comedy from. Not where I got it from, but where I got the bug. Wow, I can't believe all this is coming out in the moment. So Todd Garman is so funny. And we go down to Key West. He's like, I guess I would say 18 or 19 at the time, and we're 14. 15 going on 16. He must have been 22, 23, because he was a comedian at Second City in Chicago. And he and his best friend were there. They were both comedians at Second City in Chicago, which is where Chris Farley went, to David Spade. If you were an improv comedian, these guys were there. So not that I picked up my improv comedy for them, because I didn't at all. I mean, this is who I am. I just come up with stuff in the moment. But the idea of being free and allowing things to happen, I saw it, and it was pretty cool because I liked it. I started expressing my impressions more. I started doing a lot of stuff after I met Todd Garman. He used to do this thing and be like, what the? It was so freaking hilarious. That's literally how he did. Be like, what the? It was so freaking funny. And he'd be like, oh man, he just killed me with that. And they were very funny. And bottom line is this. Coach says, anybody who goes away is not playing senior ball. They're not playing on my team. You either are there for spring training, which is during spring break. You guys are coming in every day, 5 hours a day. We're going to be working it out in the gym. Yeah, everybody else is away. No, you're coming to work it out. And I'm like, hold on. So this is literally how my mind worked on this. He's like, anybody who doesn't come is not playing. He goes, Pyers. He comes walking by me. He's like this big guy. He keeps walking by in the hallway. He's like, Pyers, you looking forward to spring ball? I said, nope, coach, not playing this year. He goes, what? He goes, I need you out there. And I said, well, you had me for 3 years. You didn't even use me. He goes, what are you talking about? I said, you told me I'd start freshman ball. I'd start for you, senior, for your varsity team. And all 3 years I sat there with a winning record. Now going into senior year, you tell me I can't go away on spring break? I'm going away on spring break. You should have used me while you had me. And I had a chip on my shoulder. And I quit. I didn't play senior baseball. And because of that, when I did go to college, I didn't even think about going on the baseball field again. I'd given up. After I gave up, I hit puberty. So I never I never threw a ball or hit a ball as a man. Think about that. I was playing at a high level as a kid and throwing knuckleballs, but I never had an idea to see how hard could I really throw a ball. So I quit. Now I have a son. He's playing baseball and he's pitching and he's playing first. He's a lefty. I'm so proud of him. And so we're out there the other day and I had this thought while I was pitching to him, and I got he got a couple great hits. And he's like, that's the perfect speed, Dad. Keep that speed. And I'm like, geez, I'm throwing like 75%, 80% at him, which is like, I don't know how fast I'm throwing. I didn't bring the radar gun or anything. I have a radar gun I bought for him. I wanted to check his speeds, but I didn't bring it. So I was like, I don't know how fast I'm throwing, but there's a kid on his team that throws like, he says 82, 83, which I don't think he does. I think he throws like 75, 76, something like that. He's still fast. That's fast for a kid that's 14, 15, 16 years old. And so I'm looking at it. I'm going to drop it for you guys tomorrow, but I think it's around the same speed as the kid. I don't know. and I haven't thrown a ball in 20 plus years, you know, so this is just someone who's trying to bring the arm back after 25 years. And what I wanted to do is create this like little clip. And I thought about, just because the term Renaissance man is very interesting. It really is. And people ask me all the time, like, why do you become a Renaissance man? I'm like, you really got to tune into the freaking show. Tune in for a few minutes and you'll see it when I grab the guitar, or we're doing this, or we're in the middle of a comedy, or we're in the middle of doing the news, that this is literally a Renaissance man type show, because there's always something. Plus, I'm also the inventor of an instrument, which is part of being a Renaissance man. I build each of those instruments for you by hand myself. I used to hire it out, but I'm not fully. We started to, and then I was like, no, I'm doing it myself. I'll build one-offs. If we get 10, 50, 100,000, then I'm going to have someone do it. And that way, that's happening too. But for now, when I get an order, I get 5 orders, I'm going to build them out myself. And it takes me a little bit of time, but I hand sign them and you get one built by me. And that's going to be worth a lot more. Believe me, you should get one ordered right now. Trust me, because I'm working my tail off and my partner in crime to get the beat seat out into the world. And when that happens, I'm not building them anymore. And whoever has one may have something pretty valuable in their hands, because this show's about to explode. I don't know if you guys realize it. You're a part of it. You're the reason it explodes, because you go down to the bottom after this show, all 10, and you're like, I'm going to leave a little comment. I'm like, good show, Mark. Or that was cool. Can we do it again tomorrow? And I'll be like, yeah, of course. And we're going to interact. Okay. You leave me a comment. I respond to you. We do a little back and forth. 1-2 Magoo-it. You know what I mean? And when we get through it, 10 turns to 20, 50,000, 1 million live in the moment. What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, you can't be. Joanne, I told her she's 999,999 because she's going to be kicked out that day. When we hit 1 million, we're not going to need Joanne anymore. The wheeze, like, we don't want to all of a sudden, you know, get everybody angry. And we go from 1 million down to like 10. Yeah. Freaking Joanne. She's always doing it. So Sid, Kathleen, Keith, kill it. Tracy, Trish, Ugyar, how are you, my friend? And Wharton, so good to see you guys. I want to pop on a piece of music for a second here, although I really want to play a piece of music for you. Hold on, I'm on up. Oh, see, that's what happens when you are living in the moment. You just don't know what you're going to do. Tracy, what was the title of your song that you had for me? What did you got for me? This is where we do it. Let me get the beat seat. Hold on, I'm out. Yeah, I'm wearing freaking shorts. It's hot out. What are we talking? Push this out of the way if we can. I don't think we can. I think it's gonna be on the way, Joanne. You know, Joanne, when I ask you to move the beat seat into place and you don't do it, you know, sometimes you're here, you're looking for Joanne to do her job. No such luck. Let me see what's going on here. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna have to, let me pop something on real quick. Because I have to go deal with an issue. Gotta go deal with an issue upstairs. That happens from time to time, Memorial Day style. Let me pop this on. This right here is a little something, something. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put the song on I just put this together 2 nights ago, guys. I'm so excited about this one. It will get lyrics, so pay attention, listen to them, because this is some pretty cool stuff. It's called Put It Out Into the World. This is from 215 days ago. I just found it on my phone. Everywhere you turn is getting darker. Your vision's getting clouded by old angry people walking by you. Put it out, don't expect anything back. Put it out into the world. Put it out, don't expect anything back. Put it out into the world. Put it out, don't expect anything back. Put it out. Yeah, this moment is all we got to take that shot and make something happen. Put it out into the world. Don't ever expect anything back, you know. You're working on your soul. Put it out into the world. See a change around you. See your positivity start to grow. You know, that's what we're here to do every night out into the world. Put it out. You put it out into the world. Put it out into the world. You put it out into the world. Put it out. You can understand why someone lives that way. Why someone try to hurt, try to harm another. But you can't get through to some people. Know you gotta focus on you, and you can only share the love. Hope it comes back, but it may not. And that is something that you got to be cool with, 'cause if you're not, you're gonna be miserable. Put it out into the world. Put it out into the world. You got to put it out into the world. And don't expect anything back. No, you're working on your soul. Put it out, put it out, put it out to the world. Yeah. Oh, don't ever expect anything back. Put it out into the world. Liberty. Put it out, don't expect. See if you can find a change in the world around you. Put it out, don't expect anything back. Don't ever do it for the purpose of getting back. It's not what it's about. You gotta let it out. Yeah. Put it out. Don't expect anything back. Put it out. Don't expect anything back. Let it out
let it out, let it out, put it out, don't hold it back, put it out into the world, put it out, don't hold it back, put it out into the world, oh, put it out, don't put it out into the world, leave it out there, see if anyone cares enough to make a change. Yeah, it's all you can do is give, and don't expect to get no. Put it out into the world. Put it out, yeah, don't expect anything. Put it out, don't expect. Let it out, let it out. Oh, yeah. That will be on the next album, I hope, or maybe the following. I don't know. Tracy, did you give me your title? Oh yeah, by the way, if somebody, it looks like I see a message here from Sid. If anybody was if they were not banned proper or whatever, if they feel like they want to be part of the show and they were banned on the show, shoot me a note of their name and I can go in and pull them out. My mods here do ban people, but I would say that nobody should be banned anymore. Like, we have a new concept here, which is this is a free platform for people to speak. And however you feel about anything, you should be able to speak in your own words and how you are. You don't have to speak a certain way. If it's not like we have 12-year-olds watching and hanging out in the chat. This show is so people can find it one day and they could be like, okay, cool, this is clean. I can watch it with my entire family. Those people aren't going to go and rewatch the replay of the chat. And if they are, then look, that's on them. You be you, okay? You speak how you want. You let it all off your chest. And that's what my chat is for, okay? And so if you guys want to express yourselves, express yourselves. And if you are banned, let me know. In fact, I should just go in there and just unban everybody. And if they come in here and they wind up being jerks and anybody out there winds up rebanning them, that's fine. But I'm going to allow everybody to speak freely here. This show's about that. And I'm sure there's some trolls that are coming in and say some things that are very rude to me or about me or some other people in the chat. And we'll leave it to the discretion of the mods to time them out and stuff like that. But people shouldn't be banned. Guys, look, someone come in here and say they don't like, oh, you're not good on the guitar, or I don't like that doesn't bother me because they're just clearly stupid, I'm not bothered by people saying things that they think is going to get to me. Like, oh, I'm self-conscious as a guitar player. I don't know anything about guitar. How could I be self-conscious if I don't freaking know anything about it? I don't know anything about songwriting. Why would I be self-conscious about songwriting if I don't freaking know anything about it? I live in the moment and I create stuff. I don't care if, it's not good. Okay, I wrote it yesterday in the freaking moment. Well, check out the other 169, and maybe you like one of those, Good on you for finding a fault in my music. The songs I wrote live in the moment. But, at the end of the day, let people speak their minds, and there's going to be some people in here that are trying to get a rise out of me, and I don't freaking care. If it bothers you and you want to say something back to them, you guys are my warriors. You could fight them. You can go and say stuff in the chat. Like, clearly you don't know what you're talking about, sir. You should stick around for a little while. Speak to them how you want.
But it doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. I want people to be able to be free. And honestly, people who are coming after me should really just be getting more love than anything, because they clearly aren't getting it to come after me. So let me write you a song, Trace. What do we got? What do we got? For the good of all, harm no one, little souls lost. Ooh, is that the name of the song? Okay, here we go. For the good of all, harm no one, little souls lost. Okay. For the good of all. I'm going to leave this here so I can keep looking at that while I'm thinking about this. Strings stay in tune. Not really. All right. For the good of all, harm no one, little souls lost. First of all, let's erase something here. It's hard for me to erase that because I still have to work on that. This is some fire. I can't erase this shit. I gotta come up with like a hook to that. I don't think I did. Did I do anything? I'm gonna assume I never get away with it. I already downloaded and I just have to actually work on it. I hope so, because if not, I just erased it. Get to see my nice legs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Could have been good. I don't like it. Come on. Freaking stupid wire. I'm into an hour already. I didn't even get into the song yet. All right, I'm doing it again, but it's just not right with that. For the good of all. For the good of all. It's just not going to be right. Can we get any more lame than that? Come on, let's go a little beat down, boogie down. truth. And you keep tuning in, expecting things to change. But I got this for you. Tell you the truth, no, they're gonna keep you down below before you start to question what's really going down. Yeah. Yeah, it's only taking us down level 2. Yeah, what you gonna do for the good of the gold? Yeah. You see, people be asking me day in, day out, is it gonna get better? No, but you can break away and join us right here. Yeah, we're gonna break through and come together and bring our love into another dimension. Ooh. 'Cause what we do is good for all, yeah, so come on home. We're trying to grab all them small souls that feeling low, yeah, bring them out from behind the fold, yeah, bring them into the real world, getting down tonight. Night of day, that's how we play in the moment right here. In the moment, every night of my life, I guess. 'Cause I ain't never gonna stop this moment from taking place. Stop the good from coming out from behind the dark. I'm so confused because the messaging come from above, ain't come from above, no. You got some evil perpetuating around the inside. Oh, yeah, they're aiming for a new world government there. You ain't part of it, no. You gotta do all the work, though. You get nothing back, yeah, except to break your back and tell you to get back in the line. Well, but I got this time I put in. Oh, you can never win, no. So start working on your soul. Oh, for the good of all. For the good of all. good for you, it's good for me, yeah, it's good for all of us.
Finding all those little souls lost, yeah, gonna bring them back from the wells, yeah. We can get you here into the light, my friends, yeah. You're feeling right, yeah, feeling higher than the mountaintop. Oh, you're on Everest, for good of all. Good for you, good for me, yeah, it's good for all. It's good for you, it's good for me, it's good for all. Good for all. Yeah, it's good for me, it's good for you. Good for everybody, it's good for all, yeah, 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 for the good of all. For the good of all, yeah, 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 yeah. What's good for you? Good for me, it's good for all, yeah, yeah. It's good for you, it's good for me, good for all, yeah, 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 yeah. No matter how small you're feeling, yeah, it's good for all. What we're bringing to you, yeah, it's going to make you feel right. So show up every night, yeah, I'll never give up on you. Just show up and tell a friend or two, yeah, it's good for all. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yes, yeah, good for all. Yeah, 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 yeah. What's good for you? Good for me, it's good for everybody, good for all. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's good for all. Are we freaking writing another cool tune right now? Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's good for all. Good for you, what's good for me is good for all. Tracy, thank you for the assist. Woo! That's how you write a song in the moment, fam and friends. That's how you did. That's how you freaking do it, Memorial Day style. What? For the good of all. Yeah, 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 yeah. it's good for me, it's good for everybody, it's good for all. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, write another gem in a moment. For the good of all, yeah, yeah. Would you know what I would do when we're doing what you do? For the good of all, the good of all, yeah, 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 yeah. For the good of all, yeah, 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 yeah. It's good for you, good for me, yeah. For the good of all. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, goodness. Yeah, good of all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good of all. Good of all. Oh, we ain't harming no one. Good of all, yeah. All the little souls lost and come back from the brink of destruction. Yeah, the good of all. We're singing it out from the top of my lungs. The good of all. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, what's good for you is good for me. Yes, for the good of all. For the good of all. Yeah, 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 yeah. Gosh almighty, I cannot believe it. For the good of all. Yeah, 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 yeah. What gotta do it, I gotta do what you do. You gotta do good of all. Yeah, if we can. If we get this, if we get together, yeah. Oh, we're gonna find out it is what it was the good of all. Yeah. That's just some craziness right there, Trace. You know what I mean? We're down it. In the middle of it, you know, for the good of all. And here's the thing I do want to say to Trace, because she's out there in Australia right now. And I got a lot of friends out there. In fact, I would just venture to say that I have friends everywhere. Not in a Liam Neeson weird way, like, my daughter's in serious trouble. Like Liam Neeson / Justin Trudeau comes out over, my fellow Canadians. You're like, what the freak? Where does this guy want again? We need you to get 7 bugaboos. Oh, he's back with that one. You know? But when we're in the middle of it, and she's there in Australia, and they're out of their freaking minds there doing this, you know, putting people in camps and stuff, which is what I saw Yugi are asking. What's the deal with that? I mean, like, they say that's coming here. I hope freaking not. I'll tell you what. All I got to protect myself are these guitars. So I may have to smash someone in the freaking face with it. I'm just saying. You know, you come through my door, and you're like, you need to do the bugaboo. You get smacked in the face with my Les Paul. And just so you know, it's about 35 pounds. You get smacked in the freaking face with a 35-pound guitar. Sir, we need you to take your bucket. Bang, biggity boo. You're on the ground crying, calling your wife, your mother. Let's be honest, right? You're not married. You're there doing it, and you're like, yeah, you gotta go home to your parents. You're 42, and you're going home to live with mom. Tell her how you got hit in the face with a guitar because you're being you. You know, that's on you. At the end of the day. Guys, if you missed last night's show, what the freaking hell? You know? Hey, Kathleen, how are you? You rock. Guys, we were doing way too long. You know, it's supposed to be a 30-minute mark episode. What are we doing? I wrote a killer tune. Go back and check it out. And remember, tomorrow we do it all over again for day 1,247 in a row. Guys, are we really almost at 1,250 in a row? Right.
So tomorrow, when we do it all over again, make sure you send Yu-Gi-Oh! Some love. He seems to be having some issues with YouTube as well. His are worse than mine, though. Mine are trivial compared to Yu-Gi-Oh's. Yu-Gi-Oh! We pray that you are being comedic in your chat, as this is a comedy show, as well as being many other things. But Joanne is here wheezing, and if that helps any consolation at all. Can we work on it in between? Oh, tomorrow, this one? Possibly, if I can get it done. I'll see if I can get that done. Sun shining here, awesome. So guys, tomorrow I will see you. Remember, send me notes if you can on this video. Go down below and leave a comment. I will respond to you. Let's have a little conversation below this video so we can get some people to check out that song we wrote for Tracy tonight. It's interesting how I played some crazy piece of music that I was like, I didn't see how that developed into what we just did. And then we turned into that pretty cool tune there, you know? So, Yu-Gi-Oh! You rock, brother. I hope to see you tomorrow. And Tracy, you rock. Kill it and grill it, you rock. Kathleen, Sid, Anna Treos, and anybody else that may be out there doing the old lurkaroo. You're doing a lurkaroo! Joanne is very disappointed in you as she wheezes excruciatingly loud, in my ears at least. I don't know how loud it is for you, but I'm pretty sure she's completely drowning out Go Away Right Now, which is a song of mine you can get on Spotify. You could also pick up my albums on my website. You could buy CDs, and I will sign them as such. I don't know if you can see this. That's signed. So, building beat seeds, making CDs, burning out albums for you personally, and I will see you tomorrow when we do it all over again. Make sure you do a little, put your phone camera right on that, and you should be able to see all the Linktree stuff and go into the back end of Renaissance Man. But just in case you're like, oh, I wonder what it really is, it's link. You know how Linktree is like linktr.ee? That's where you go. linktr.ee/Mark Pyers. It's so simple. So even though you may not be able to click that with your phone, you may be able to type that in and you know what I mean? So until tomorrow when we do it all over again, make sure you spread the word, let people know we're going to 10K, like live in the moment. Next 15 days. Who's going to be a part of it? Who's going to make it happen? We go viral on some piece of content. I don't know what the freak, but I did something last night that was crazy about an ice luge and a set of balls. That one I'm going to be working on tonight. It was crazy, as if I recall. I actually think I laughed a little bit, which is I usually keep my character. I laugh a little bit. That could get us somewhere, you know. So I'm going to get into that. And don't forget about the thing we did last night about the goat. You guys know about the goat? The greatest of all time. You know how they do that? You'd be surprised who it really is. You know, I'm about to share that knowledge with you. Like when you don't have it and then you have it, it's because of me. I'm giving it to you. I'm sharing it with you. You can tell your friends. It's called The Goat is a Scientist in Copenhagen. Joanne, why did you title and give away who the goat is? You know, like she's giving it away. That's on Joanne. But click that freaking link and go and check it out. And don't forget that I have 5 feature films now. I'd love for you guys to watch them and share them with people because they're silly. They're parodies. You know, you want to watch a little superhero movie? Check out Batmark vs. Supermark. You want to see a breakup movie? Check out Three's Company, the Breakup Artist. You want to watch a movie about, you know, crypto? The Wolf of Crypto. You want to watch a movie Christmas time, style? Christmas Story. Oh, you want to watch a movie about the Johnny Depp situation that's going on right now and Amber Heard? Did it. Yeah, that one's called Johnny Depp and Amber Heard Fairy Tale Nightmare. It's right on my page here. Yu-Gi-Oh! You need to see it. You know? Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm giving you that too, because you need to watch both, okay? First one was that one, the science thing with, you know, the goat being a scientist in freaking Copenhagen. And this one right here is the more important one. This is the Johnny Depp movie. Nacho and my brother X. Hold on, I messed that up. This is the correct link. That's for Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! You gotta freaking watch that. That's the truth about the Johnny Depp scenario. Most people don't want to realize the actuality of his drug dealer and how he fit in to the mix. I got it. I got him. I got him on the stand, broke him, and then of course when her friend came on there, I freaking destroyed him. You should check that out. Peter Bishop coming back for a sequel. Peter Bishop was there for The Wolf of Crypto. He comes back in action, doing it. Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard, greatest attorney on the planet. Where were you on the night of the 9th? Mr. McGillicuddy. You're just gonna have to watch it. The link's right there. I'll give you the link for that one. Did I give you that link? I tried to give that to you, Yar. See, I hope you guys know that I create all these silly movies for you guys. You know that. I'm making them live for you, but then you got to go and watch them and see if you like them. Go watch the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard movie and see if you like it. And again, it's just a comedy. It's not about them. It is. I mean, they're the characters. But it's not about the stuff that they're, it's just me being an improv, stream of consciousness guy. That's what this show should be called, Stream of Consciousness. That's all it is. 1,246 days in a row, Stream of Consciousness. What are we freaking talking about? This was another powerful episode. I was thinking about the rant we had at the beginning, then the song we wrote, 2 songs really, but the song we wrote for Tracy. Woo! And then now, doing it, Renaissance Man style, on the way out. Gotta go away though. Tomorrow we do it all over again. Axe and Nacho. Anna, guys, by the way, follow if you've not followed my brother Axe. If you've not followed Nacho, they are awesome. They write music and create music as well, and they're awesome, and I love them. And so do me a favor and give them a sub. And Anna Treos, you rock. Sydney, you rock. Keith Henry, you rock. Kill It and Grill It, you rock. Nacho in the house on her own. She's rocking it. And Tracy Carr, thank you so much. For doing the old subscription-roo. You're hanging out with me here. We're doing it, writing songs, and tonight we wrote one for you. In fact, how did it go again? Let's hear it. What? Oh.
What's good for you, good for me. Yeah. This will be going on the next hour or 2. For the good of all. When Tracy Carr give me ideas, I'm gonna go far. Take out the guitar, yeah. I'm gonna sing a song, gonna play all night long. Yeah. For the good of all. It's good for you, it's good for me, yeah. For the good of all. For the good of all.
Through my pick, of course.
The good of all. What's good for you is good for me, for the good of all. Yeah. Watch the jumping roads fall down while for the good of all. For the good of all.
But we gotta go wait till tomorrow. When we do it all over again, fam and friends, we do it all over again. So until then, it's Mark Byers. And it's Renaissance Man. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. You got to go away. You got to go away. Till tomorrow, fam and friends.